Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Happy New Year, everybody. Hey, thank God for another year. If you made it if you can see this video, you're blessed. You made it to 2026. So happy New Year to everybody who made it. Thank you so much, Father God, for that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I hope you guys had a very good holiday. You know, you had Christmas, you had a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I enjoyed myself with family and moving around a bit. And drop down in the comments what you do for the holidays. How did you celebrate? Without further ado, though, let's get into the markets because we have a new year. The markets, one thing, the beautiful thing about the markets is it is repetitive. Over 100 plus years. So you know, and so let's get into the. Let's just go drop down into it real quick and see what's going on this week. So I'm quite sure a lot of you heard, you know, about the takeover and the arrest of President Maduro of Venezuela, and a lot of people are asking like, "Hey, how's that going to affect the market?" So I'm going to show you the charts real quick. Then I'm going to also go over real quickly, go over what's going on this week in the news economically to know. And it's a pretty packed week. We got a pretty good, exciting week this week. Actually, we got a lot of news as far as economics. They got unemployment, non-farm payrolls. Let's talk about it. So real quickly, I'm gonna. If you guys watched my last video, and if you haven't, go in onto my page and go look at my last live video. In that, I explained exactly what was gonna happen in the markets right here. And that video was made. I'm actually let me pull it up for you. Here it is right here. Here's that video. This video was made on December 23rd when price was coming into this area here, and I specifically said I want to make, and I'll even go through the video real quick. I specifically said this was before we are in the moment of truth. Were we going to get a Santa Claus rally or not? Deciding spot on whether we're going to have a rally or not. So everything falls here. Everything falls right here. All right. So you can go and look at that video. I just wanted to show you that I did make that video way ahead of time here. And so now look where we are. Look at where we are after that video. Just as I said. You guys gotta. I'm 14 years in the game. I'm telling you what's gonna happen, and I'm actually gonna tell you today what to look for. But just after that video, I made that video on December 23rd, and take a look. 2 days later, well, 2 trading days later, which was 3 days later, we started to make that move down as I explained. All right, so now we're at another point of inflection here, and I'm going to break it down real quick. All right, so we got that move that we wanted originally here, and if you did take it, you would have got you a nice 500 point move, about 500 points. All right, so but what we're going to do here now today, we're going to look at where we're looking at now. So we are at another very, very important level, and actually this level is going to be determined today or tomorrow. Today is Sunday, the 4th, January 4th. But this level, we're at it now, so I'm going to show you. So anyway, let's look. So we've rejected this key area here, and so the next key level we're going to look at is here. I'm going to show you. If you take a look here on the 4-hour, take a look here. Price is at a key level here. Alright, so right now this is going to be the almighty point. Basically that 25,400 area is where a decision will be made, whether we're going to go higher or lower. Okay, let's go ahead and mark that up. So keep a strong eye on this level here. Come opening, the futures open. It opens at 6 p.m. Eastern Sunday. So keep a very close area. This is going to be the determined area here. If you're a trader, day trader, or swing trader, If we hold above 25.4, we are definitely coming back up to at least 25.5. So you got at least 100 points up. And if we reject, I'm going to show you where we're going. If we reject this area, the next key area is around this 25.2 area. Let me mark that up for you. It's going to be around this area here. So we're at a key level of inflection here. Let's go ahead and mark it. So right now, big things popping right here. Keep a strong, strong eye on this level. And actually, let me show you the ES real quick. So the ES did make new highs. That's the divergence that we have going on here. ES made new highs, NQ did not. All right, so that's actually a divergence. So actually, if you take that into consideration, you're actually looking slightly bearish. But we always win on price action. We don't have a bias one way or the other, right? When you trade, you do not have a bias. You take the trade whatever way the market wants to go. All right. So now on ES here, we're at that same inflection point, very same point. So this level is going to be the almighty level. If this holds, expect ES to make new highs. If it fails here, you got a good ways down to this 6700 area, 6750 area here. So the good news is right now, today or tomorrow, within the next day to 3 days, 1 to 3 days, you're going to get a big move one way or the other because we're at a point of inflection. We're not just hanging like anywhere in no man's land. We're not just like in here. We're at a key level. So get ready for a good trade. So now that I've shown you that, let's go ahead and just look at what's going on this week. So today we got an OPEC meeting at 5 p.m. Eastern. So with all the talks about oil after the president of Venezuela, Maduro's arrest, a lot of people have their eyes on this. And actually, oil, I know a lot of people who's trading oil right now, trading the oil stocks, oil futures as well. That's the opportunity there as well. But I'll leave that for another video. But that's something for you to look into. Also this week, Monday, you got PMI. Tuesday, you got PMI as well. Wednesday, we got ADP non-farm employment change. So ADP is basically, in my opinion, more of the real numbers of what the economy is doing, as it is a private company and likely not swayed by the government in any way. All right, so when you see ADP, that's a private, ADP is a private company. So when they release their numbers, they're fully audited, and these are real numbers. They're not politically influenced in any way. So I really honestly go off of these numbers more so than I'll go off of the government's numbers at this point. Alright, so keep a very close eye on that. That is at 8:15 as of right now for this Wednesday, January 7th. Alright, and then you got Jotes job openings at 10 a.m. Jotes, that's a pretty big metric. And then crude oil inventories. Everybody's keeping an eye on that. But from research, I've done a little research after these events, and from my understanding is the supply is heavy. We got a lot of supply of oil already. And then you're gonna add what that country, Venezuela, has. We did a takeover basically. So and we're our government is gonna be running that country. If you look at the headlines, you'll see where it speaks about that. All right, so we have a huge supply of oil. So now, when you have more supply than demand, what happens? Prices usually go down. All right, but it's a little more in depth than that because they do cut off some companies do cut off some of the supply. Bottleneck it if it's not enough demand. But just basic economics: more supply than demand, price goes down. More demand than supply, price goes up. So at this stage of the game, we got more supply. So expect it to go down. But anything can happen. But that's just what we're leaning towards. All right, Thursday is jobless claims. Initial jobless claim, that's a big one at 8:30 a.m. And Friday, non-farm payrolls. at 8:30 a.m. and unemployment rate at 8:30. That's another huge one. Unemployment. You want to know overall. You see all these other metrics, but unemployment is really going to tell you where we're at in the market. So as far as the economy, all right. So I just wanted to show you that real quick, and then look at this chart. Yeah. So the line in the sand here. This at 11 o'clock all the time. At 11 o'clock, 11:05 ish, 11:06. Thinkorswim has like these updates, and sorry for that little hiccup there. That every Sunday it does that. If you're on Thinkorswim, you'll see too at like 11:06 p.m. A.m. Sorry, you always get this update thing. So anyway, key level, big things gonna happen. So keep an eye on this for tomorrow. Keep an eye on this level here. Tomorrow is a huge day. Today. All right. So I just want to give you guys an update from a technical standpoint of a 14-year trader. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me. It helps the channel. So what happens is the same way you're recommended this video, that means because someone else liked the video and subscribed before, and therefore it made YouTube show it to you. So go ahead and pay it forward, and when you like it and leave a comment or subscribe, it'll recommend the video to help someone else. Alright, so also you got a 14-year trader here. If you want to join a trading community, go ahead and go to the link in the description. The Discord is totally free. Join that trading community where you can get in there and discuss trading, or if you have any questions about trading. I'm a 14-year trader, so you'll be in there with me and then others as well who have knowledge of trading, and we all help each other get to success in this market. All right, and also one last thing: if you want to learn how to better your trading results, get my book in the bio. It's on Amazon. It's How to Day Trade. It's in the link in the description. Go ahead and purchase that book. It has a wealth of knowledge from me, a 14-year trader. Right. So, like I tell anybody who reads books, any book for that matter, when you read books, you're saving yourself so many years because you're leveraging the information that someone who has done something for a lot of years, you're learning that within hours or days, however long it takes you to read a book. So days, hours or days that you use to read saves you 20 years or however long that someone's been doing something that they put in their book. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of that knowledge and that experience without you having to, go through trial and error and losing a whole lot of money yourself. All right, so go ahead and get that book. It talks about the hows and the whys of the market. It gives you some strategies. It explains technical analysis. It breaks it down on why certain things happen in the market, why certain patterns happen, and much more. You can go ahead and grab that book there. And yeah, so I hope you guys and gals have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the markets.